Hey Gemini, welcome to Dark Eve Tarot. I'm Eve. We're gonna get you a message, and I call this spread I'm using the eye opener spread. It's a bunch of little things that you may not be aware of, or you may be very aware of. So. Alright, so first we're going to look at a special skill of yours. It is a gift that you possess. Gemini, gift. What gift should they be using right now? Alright, so we have the Dawn card, the light after the darkness. This is your special ability, gift of turning things around, seeing the brighter side of something. So let's get a clarifier. This also speaks about your ability to survive, Gemini. Your survival skills. I mean, whew. You know, like all those. Have you ever seen those like little social media posts where they say like, you know, of all the zodiac signs, who would survive the apocalypse? You know, like a lot of times I see Gemini as the survivor. All right. Oh, what a web you weave. Here we go. So we have the Eight of Pentacles here. And see, it's because of the way that you fine-tune things. And it also has something to do with your connection to, I want to say, like, beyond the veil. It's like whether you are intentionally doing it or not, you are very connected to either like your higher self or just the universe. I don't know. I try to be vague because you never know what, you know, some people believe and some people don't. But you're very connected. Let's just say that. Your spidey senses are connected. So we're going to look next at an issue and how to solve it. So an issue and a solution for Gemini. An issue and a solution. Oof. Well, you're in the thick of it. So it's the Ten of Swords, and it's a tornado. Very destructive. There is a period of destruction that thankfully is coming to an end, but this looks rough here. So the first piece of advice is know that it's not a forever thing. It's not going to last forever. That's one thing. And another thing, wow, is you have the strength to get through it. Of course you do. Because you're resilient, right? Alright, well, you know, that makes sense. Alright, so, what do you need more of? What does Gemini need more of and why? What does Gemini need more of and why? You need more love here. We got a big old cup of love, Ace of Cups here. Sweet little Gemini. I don't know. I get this feeling that you don't even like to be called sweet. I don't know. Maybe you do. Maybe you do. But yeah, maybe open up a little bit. Like maybe take the lid off that cup. You know what I'm saying? Why? My gosh, because you've had the gate up forever. Look at that. Like this blockade, this barrier, this wall has been up for such a long time that there's vegetation growing on it. That's why. It's been the same for too long. So let's look at something that you've been avoiding and why you need to face it. Alright, what has Gemini been avoiding and why they need to face it? You don't want to tell me. You've been avoiding death. No, not really. It's an ending. It's either an ending or some kind of transformation. Major change. It's a conscious change, and you have to, like, consciously pick it, choose it, and act upon it. You've been avoiding this. So why do you need to face it? Wow, because it's going to take your life in a whole new direction, and it's a direction for the better. X marks the spot. So last thing we're gonna look at is what do you need less of, and why? So Gemini, what do you need less of right now, and why? Oh, that is interesting. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Sounds like something you would want, right? What we're talking about here, as far as what you need less of, is relying on luck. So, I mean, it doesn't, I don't know, is that a Gemini thing? I don't know if it is or not. But, this just kind of reminds me of, like, getting by on, it actually feels more like getting by on superficial things, as opposed to something a little bit more tried and true. Luck is unpredictable. So you need less of putting yourself in unpredictable circumstances. It's just a reduction. It doesn't mean zero, just less of. Why? Because it'll affect your future. That's funny, because we have the same X here as we have over here. It's that direction. Where does this direction head? This direction heads in your future. This is your future. Well, it's a card of future, right? Where you're looking out into the future, waiting for your ship to come in. Well, your ship isn't going to come in on the luck boat, okay? There's action. Like, plan for it. Alright, so Gemini, this message is chock full of advice. You have free will to take it or leave it. But this is your message, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Gemini.